Yes, good afternoon to you. This class for class 9 in last period. I have finished question number 4 of exercise 2.4. So now I will start question number 5. This question number 5 also factorize. But question number 5 factorize is the cubic polynomial. Question number 4 factorize is the quadratic polynomial. You have learned how to factorize by spreading the middle term. And question number 5 is cubic polynomial. So we will use some method. And remember that 2-3 methods are there. One method is the long division method. Another method is called the shortcut method. And also we can factorize this by using factor theorem also. But one thing is common, that in all method we have to find at least one zero. Here cubic polynomial means 3 zeros will be. So by any method you factorize it, but minimum 1 zero first we have to find it. So okay, then exercise 2.4 question number 5. Question is that factorize x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So, solution. Let Px is equal to, we suppose this polynomial as Px. By any method we will factorize it, but minimum 1 zero we have to find it. Generally the zeros of a polynomial, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 or 0. The zeros, it may be plus value or it may be minus, it may be 0, it may be fraction also. So we at least 1 zero we have to find it, and these zeros will find by trials and error method. Okay, so now you see here we put x equal to 1. X equal to 1 here. So let us see that what will be the value of this polynomial at x equal to 1. So here P1. So 1 cube is 1. 1 square is 1, means 2 1 are 2. Here minus 1, here plus 2. So it's clear that this and this cancel, this and this cancel. So the value of this polynomial at x equal to 1 is 0. Means what? That 1 is a 0 of this polynomial. Remember that for any value it will not become that 0. Here cubic polynomial, so particular 3 terms are there. 3 values are there, for that the value of the polynomial will be 0. Out of 3, 1 we got 1. Okay, 1 we got 1, 0. So okay, then we got 1 is 0. Then we can say that x minus 1 is a factor. Is a factor. Now you see, suppose x minus 2 is a polynomial, then 0 of x minus 2 is 2. Conversely, if 2 is a 0 of a polynomial, then the polynomial is x minus 2. Process is that suppose 3 is a 0, then you will write first x, then 1 minus sign. Now if 0 is plus, then directly you write 3. Means x minus 3 is the polynomial if 3 is the 0. And if minus 3, you see, if minus 3 is the 0, then here sign will be plus. So I think you got the idea. So here x equal to 1 is 0, means x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Means what? If we factorize it, we will get 3 linear factor. Out of 3 linear factor, we got 1 linear factor. Means x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. 2 more factors we will find it. And this will factorize by long division method. This will be easy. So okay, one factor we got. Now we will divide this polynomial by this polynomial, by this factor x minus 1 by long division method. So now you see this part, x minus 1, we will divide this polynomial, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Okay, so we will divide this polynomial by x minus 1 by long division method, and I think you know this process. So now to get x cube with x, the term should be x square. Okay, then x square into x is x cube, then minus 1 into x square, because this x square should multiply with this term also and this term also. So minus 1 into x square is minus x square. Now we'll subtract, means change the sign, if plus then minus, if minus then plus. Now this term is cancelled, this one. So now the new side is plus and this side is minus, plus minus minus. So it is, if we subtract, then minus x square. And which terms are not used, that you write same, minus x plus 2. Okay. So now of this three term, first term sign is minus, so here's the minus sign. Now to get x square with x, the term is x. So x into minus x is minus x square. Minus 1 into minus x is minus minus plus x. Okay, when you will multiply that term, before that sign should be product and sign should be correct. So here new sign is plus, here new sign is minus. We are changing the sign of this term, means it is subtracting this term from this term. Now this term is totally cancelled, but here both side, new sign is minus, here this one minus. So it's minus 2x and plus 2. Again of this term, the sign of the first term is minus, so here minus. And it is clear that 2 is required, because x into 2 is minus 2x. Minus 1 into minus 2, minus minus plus 2. Here new sign plus minus, this term cancelled. So you see here remainder is 0. Okay. So if it is factor, when you will divide this polynomial by this factor, the remainder must be 0. If remainder not 0, then it is then something will be, something is wrong in this division, in this process. So if it is factor, then the remainder must be 0. Okay, we have divided this polynomial by this factor. We got this x square minus x minus 2 as quotient. So you see here, therefore we can write that as qx, means quotient part is x square minus x minus 2. And then you see this is a quadratic polynomial. Again we factorize this polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial. We can factorize by splitting the middle term, or can factorize by using the identity, or by other method also. So we can factorize it by splitting the middle term. Here the coefficient of x square is 1. 1 into 2. 1 into 2, 2. So we have here the coefficient of x is 1. So we will split 1 by subtracting, because the sign of the last term is minus. So you see here 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 1 the 2 is 2. So here x square minus 2x minus minus plus x minus 2. So here x common, x minus 2 plus 1 common, x minus 2. So x minus 2, x plus 1. So these are the factor of this polynomial. So we got this qx, means the quotient part, we have factorized it. Now at last we will write the answer. Here 2 factor x minus 2x plus 1. Previously we got 1 factor x minus 1. So these are the total 3 factors. So we will write the answer. You see here how to write that last answer. So therefore we will write x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is equal to, first factor we got x minus 1, product of this 2 factor x minus 2 and x plus 1. So this is answer. So this polynomial is factorized and these are the factors. Okay, I think it's clear. So the method is that first we have to find 1 0. Then you will find that one factor. By that factor you divide this polynomial. The remainder should be 0. Whatever you will get the quotient part, you will factorize it. and at last we write this polynomial is equal to the product of these factors. So it is factorized. This is the answer.